Children, the entire process of ovulation, mature Graafian follicle formation, corpus luteum formation, all are under the influence of one very important part, that is our hypothalamus. And this hypothalamus, they give signal to the anterior pituitary to do all this process. And this entire event is known as menstrual cycle. This menstrual cycle actually consists of 28 days. In this 28 days, we can divide the days in a distinct manner, that we will see that if the menstrual cycle starts, then that means we are actually starting our phase of formation of new follicle. The new follicle is clearly seen here, and these follicles are forming from primary to secondary to tertiary, and like this it is going till mature Graafian follicle formation. When this mature Graafian follicle formation takes place, it bursts open and liberates the secondary oocyte. This secondary oocyte is now ready for the acceptance of the male nucleus, which we have discussed just now. And this corpus luteum is secreted in the second part, which is again responsible for maintenance of the pregnancy. Now children, who helps them or dictates them to do that? We could see these pituitary hormones FSH and LH, follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. They actually helps in formation of the follicle. And on the 14th day we could see the LH surge, where actually the ovulation takes place. The LH surge helps in the ovulation. Slowly again they come down and follicle formation reduces, and LH also reduces. What else happens? We could see there are two hormones, estrogen and progesterone. These estrogen and progesterone are also responsible for the pregnancy and for acceptance of the sperm. So estrogen, they are also responsible for the secondary sexual character. They are low, they are now becoming higher when actually the ovulation is taking place, and then gradually it is coming down. But in case of progesterone, it is absolutely different. Progesterone is lower in the first phase, but as ovulation takes place, now the ovum is ready to accept the sperm. It is very high, and it is preparing the uterus to receive the fetus. Hence, the progesterone level also increases. But if by chance the fertilization does not take place, then the progesterone level will go down, and again menstrual cycle will take place. Children, in this entire phase, what we have seen, that the most important part, that is the uterine wall, when they are preparing themselves, they become very thick, highly vascularized, because they have to accept the embryo. But once it is not fertilized, if the ovum is not fertilized, this uterus preparation is not required, so they shed off the mucus, blood and all etc., and they slough off these things from the vagina, and that phase is actually known as the menstrual phase, where the fertilization does not take place. It is an evident case, and then the second cycle starts. The next cycle gets prepared, again the hormones get ready for their secretion.